Welcome back to another episode of Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. This is going to be the last installment in our schooling miniseries, I guess. And today we'll be talking a little bit about the most recent stage of our lives, which is university / college and a little bit after.
Yeah. It's like the term college. I think they use that in the States, right? It's not
they do.
like we don't use that here. We call it university, right?
Yeah. Pretty much exclusively call it university. And I don't know exactly if this is the same in America, but I feel like in Canada, college is kind of like a second tier version of university almost.
I don't know.
No?
Yeah. Actually, I have no idea.
Like in Canada, colleges, at least from what I've seen, are smaller than universities for starters. Smaller programs, a lot less people go to them. And strangely enough, a lot of them are like Catholic schools or religious schools. Or
yeah. Yeah, I've seen those around, yeah.
Or maybe they're like private schools too.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about this in our earlier episodes, but we mentioned that the post-secondary experience is probably a lot different in the States and then here, to which my friend gave us feedback that she thinks we're wrong.
Really?
But I want to clarify, then I make this clarification. The experience of post-secondary in public and private universities in the States, like big schools like UCLA, Harvard, University of Washington. I'm talking about those schools. The experience there is probably a lot different than our schools in Canada.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Like maybe like community college in the States compared to here, sure, it might be more similar, but I want our take was that we're comparing like those big schools that are like well known. Yeah.
What are like some big differences that you know right off the bat?
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about like the sports culture is super
which is like
big.
huge. We brought it up a couple of times, but it's actually massive.
Like NCAA, like basketball, March Madness is crazy.
Yeah,
football is crazy there too. Like I think
huge.
And one reason why is because a lot of those cities actually don't have NFL teams, so they cheer on like the school teams.
Really?
It's massive. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
So it's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the biggest thing I would say in Canada is probably hockey.
Yeah, which are post-secondary hockey teams like. The turnout is like it's not horrible, but it's not like amazing.
Yeah, and even though hockey is like the biggest sport in Canada, I think is the biggest sport in Canada.
Well, the national sport is lacrosse.
Yeah, lacrosse.
But hockey probably like definitely is.
Yeah, like a lot of fans, like you can play hockey almost fucking year round here with how goddamn cold it is. But even though hockey is like probably the biggest sport in Canada, it's still not really a huge part of our lives. Like. In school specifically, I mean.
Oh, in school, yeah.
Yeah, even though it's the biggest sport, it's still not on the level of sports in American schools.
Yeah, I will say though, I think there are some schools in Canada. Like I think I can think of a couple in the East Coast that the school spirit, the school culture is a lot bigger than our universities here in our province, I think.
Yeah, and I thought you were going to say, like some athletic schools, which I know a couple in Canada that are like specifically tailored for athletic programs. And maybe those have like, I'm sure they have like a pretty sick sports events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But broadly, big difference between American and Canadian post-secondary experience. I think you're totally right.
Yeah, like the fraternities and the sorority culture is like way vastly different than.
Oh, dude, do you even know any guys in frats here?
Yeah, I've met some.
Yeah,
but it's very different than what it sounds like in the States. You know what I mean? Like,
and also, I feel like a lot of people are in fraternities in American universities and colleges, but over here, I feel like it's way less people going into fraternities.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyways. Those are some of the things, the clarifications I want to talk about. But our experiences, I can start with mine. To be honest, pretty boring, if I have to say.
Boring?
Yeah, like it's not that fun. Like number one,
focusing purely on school, though, right?
Yeah,
like not like what we did with our friends and stuff.
Yeah, number one, actually, one like a big shock for me was that it wasn't as easy as high school.
That was a shock for you. You like expected it to still be easy?
Yeah, because I was like, I was having the top marks in high school.
Yeah,
I was like breezing through it, and like, yeah, sure, I studied, but it wasn't like I was drowning myself like every like 3-4 hours a day studying.
In high school, right?
In high school, yeah. So I thought, maybe post-secondary wouldn't be too different, but I was wrong. I mean, to say though, it's not like my marks were horrible, but definitely something that I did not expect. And then that actually kind of got me down again, like reminded me of my junior high years. So that was a big shock to me. A lot more difficult, but I got my shit together after that, and then I started trying a lot more, which changed like the type of marks I got. But
so you like kicked it in another gear. You upped the amount of effort.
Yeah, I did. It was like a drastic effort that I had to put in. But yeah, school's actually hard. Like if I like look back on my undergrad years, I can't believe how I got through that. Like I was studying so much. I was doing so much like other extracurricular stuff just to like ramp up my resume and stuff like that.
Like what kind of extracurricular stuff?
Like a lot of leadership positions, a lot of school clubs, a lot of volunteering. Yeah, I was just like trying my best to get my hands on anything to really vamp up my resume, which I did. I was successful, but yeah.
It's interesting that you saw the value in those extracurricular and leadership things once you got to university. But before that, you were not interested at all.
No, I was. It wasn't just in the school setting in high school. Like I found my own leadership opportunities outside of high school. Yeah,
I see. Interesting. Do you have a specific, or actually, what was your day-to-day like in?
Yeah, it's actually very different from when I first started university till my like last years. Very busy in the first couple of years. I was waking up at like 6:30 a.m. because I had classes at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
and that would go on until like 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah,
like which is
university it's like far.
Yeah,
it's like quite a. We got to travel quite a bit to get there, especially early in the morning with traffic and stuff.
Yeah, and like back-to-back courses. Like the courses were difficult. Yeah, very busy. And then the moment I'm done school, I come back, I'm studying. Yeah. And I'm doing extracurricular. Like I would say like my social life actually kind of went down quite a bit compared to high school. My first 2 years of university. So studying for the most part, like go there, come back, study. That was for the first year and a half. Like the first year I kind of fucked around, and that's when I found out, wow, like I actually have to study or else I won't get good grades. So in the second year I spent quite a bit of time studying, and the third and fourth year I got the hang of it. Yeah. So I was able to like efficiently study, and I was able to get good grades then, and I was able to have more of a social life in third and fourth year.
So you had to like figure out the balance.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself giving up a lot of things that you actually wanted to do?
Not at all, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, maybe in second year.
Yeah.
Because I dialed in. I was like, I gotta change up things how I do. So I don't think I saw any friends for 6 months.
Really? Yeah. Not at all.
Not at all.
And you were just like studying.
I was just studying pure. Yeah.
This was during the school year?
Yeah.
And so I remember a lot of our friends would, after classes, stay back at university.
No, that was not me.
You didn't?
Yeah.
You would always go home?
I was always, because the main thing is I couldn't study at home. I mean, at school. Like I couldn't study in a library.
Yeah.
It was always a distraction for me. So it was finish school, always go home, study, and then hang out with my girlfriend or my wife. And then third and fourth year, I got a lot more lenient with it. But also because the courses, I think, were easier, to be honest.
Really? Were they easier, or was it just like you were used to it at this point?
It's probably I got more used to it. And then third and fourth year, I was like going out a lot more. Like I remember my last year, I was going out so often. Yeah. But yeah, that was a big change.
So it sounds like a lot of studying, but also a lot of partying.
Only really in the last year though.
Oh, yeah. So did you just do your undergrad, or were you still in university even after that? Were you still doing schooling even after you completed your undergrad?
No, actually, I took time off.
Oh, okay. So by the time COVID hit, you were done with your school.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I took time off. Yeah. University was okay. Like what was also another big shock for me is that in the first couple of years, or even like most of the classes, like they're so big. They're like 200, 300 size classrooms. Like you can't really get to know anyone, to be honest. Yeah. Unless you've already known that person before. So that was a change as well. So the only friends I've had were the friends that I made in high school. Yeah. So
no new friends pretty much at all throughout university?
Not at all, yeah.
What were you interested at the time?
Like in school or outside of school?
Both. Like, or when you got to university, the program that you chose, did you stick with it the whole time?
No, I actually changed twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. How'd that go?
I was just being unsure with myself. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Did you stay in the same field or like completely change?
Same field, like same broad field.
Right.
But that was only because I didn't want to like take extra courses that I didn't need to for me to graduate.
Gotcha.
So stuck with the courses. But yeah, my interest in school in terms of academics was kind of weird. Like, because it was the weird thing about post-secondary, at least I'm pretty sure this is actually a universal experience, but like it's kind of like a random mix match of stuff. Mm-hmm. So some courses would not really be relevant to whatever you were taking.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like, to be honest, because I really saw no point in it. It's just like, oh, there's this broad category of criteria you have to meet in order to graduate. And within that category, you just choose a class that kind of fulfills that requirement.
Yeah, like a certain amount of credits for like a certain field that you must satisfy.
Exactly. Like I fucking took like, I don't know, like game studies and paleontology and like witchcraft and like classics.
Witchcraft? Yeah. What are you doing witchcraft?
You learn about witchcraft.
What is witchcraft?
Like the history of like
what's the most memorable thing from that class? Or any memorable thing from that class? Witchcraft? What the hell?
Yeah. I don't really remember.
Like, is this like history of witches? Like how they just like burn them and stuff?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I liked like classics. Mm-hmm. There was a classics class I took because I really like Greek mythology.
Yeah. Did you take both of the classics class or just like one side?
What does that mean?
Because I think there was, or at least the university I went to, they also have like the classics fucking class, but it's like two sides. There's first one is like, I think it was like ancient Greece or something, or maybe ancient Rome, and the other one is like the other side or something like that.
Mine was like kind of like a summary of everything. It started with like Egyptian history, a little bit of Roman, a little bit of Greece, which I actually really liked. So that was a fun class. But my favorite class was that class I've been talking about throughout the entire drug series, the pharmacology class, which is like purely talking about street drugs, like nothing really other like pharmacology about it. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was just super fascinating. Yeah. That was probably my favorite class. And then I also took like a bunch of classes on economics and stuff like that.
My favorite class was okay, so I had a pretty different university experience than most people.
Yeah.
I started university in COVID. So my classes started out online, and then so I was part-time at first and then transitioned to full-time. And by the time I went to full-time, I had already been doing like distance learning, like online learning.
Yeah.
So I just continued doing online classes for the rest of my university. So I actually didn't, the only times I actually sat in a classroom, in a university classroom, was when I was writing like exams.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Aside from that, I have not sat in like a classroom setting in university, like a physical classroom setting at all.
So how is that like online schooling, especially like university?
Okay, to live this life, you need to really be on top of it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because it's a really, really slippery slope. And luckily, I was already a little bit prepared for this, because in high school, I don't know if you did this, but I took correspondence classes.
Yeah.
Which is basically you get to do classes on your own time. If your like schedule is like filled or you don't want to add more things to your timetable, you can take extra classes and just do them in your free time. And I had done that already, so I had like a little bit of experience studying at home. And beyond that, I would also I was pretty used to studying at home. Like sometimes I would have a little bit of trouble totally paying attention in class. So then I was pretty used to like always doing the required reading. Like always, whenever a teacher would say like read blah 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 in the textbook, I would always read that.
Wait, so is it on like Zoom?
The classes?
Yeah.
No, so I didn't have like classes like that at all. I would just
read like
it would just be like a fucking packet, you know?
I see.
And I would just have to fill it, like go through all the assignments and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Submit them on in a certain timetable, and it was like all my classes were like 4-month classes, just like regular university.
So then what's your day-to-day like?
So my day-to-day was like I tried to, so I had to like schedule my day myself. I was like in charge of the whole thing. So at first I got kind of lazy, but this didn't last very long. At first I was like kind of lazy, kind of like put it off, because I thought like, oh, I'm doing it on my own time. I can like, so what if I take like 2 weeks and just slack off a little bit and stuff. But what changed me, I got like a jump scare kind of, which was one of my teachers emailed me at like the 2 weeks mark and was like, yo, so you finna submit anything?
Yeah, damn.
And at that point I hadn't like submitted anything for any of my classes.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So then after that I like really got on top of it and like started daily like having like a schedule. Like I would wake up in the morning, and even though I wasn't like going out, I would like wear like outside clothes, not like stay in my pajamas all day.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
I would dress up as if I was like getting ready to go to university. And then even though all of my school and like work would be like in my room on my computer, I would try to, be in like school mode. So I wouldn't do anything else, first of all. Like, even though I have the free time and like the ability to be on my computer and do like whatever I want, starting from like the start of the day, and then like study later, I wouldn't do that. I would make sure I like do not click on anything else on my PC until I'm completely done with whatever work that I have set for myself for that day. So yeah, my average days would be like study, and then as soon as I'm done studying, then I pretty much get to work, start boosting, and then I'll boost for like sometimes even like 12 hours. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah,
it's a lot of willpower.
Yeah, but
actually, I can sympathize because a lot of the courses I took, some of them were also like that. Like they weren't like you're not like it's all online, and then I wasn't really doing anything until the very end. The deadlines were due. Yeah. So yeah, I could definitely sympathize.
I mean, to be honest, if I didn't get that email from my teacher, I probably would have procrastinated for much longer. Yeah. Yeah. And it was just like it was just one teacher that emailed me. The other teachers like, didn't really give a shit, I guess. Yeah. It's like they don't have to. They can just fail you.
That's true. Like it's not like high school.
Yeah. They can just fucking fail you. You already paid for tuition. They got their money. They don't give a fuck about anything else, Yeah. But yeah, once I got that one email from one teacher, I was like so anxious. Yeah. I think I got like something with like authority. I don't know. I don't like talking to people with authority.
Really?
Yeah. It like makes me nervous or something. I don't know.
Damn, eh?
Or like I'm like really scared of getting into trouble. I hate getting into trouble. I think that's like, even though I'm like an adult now, it's not like I can like actually get into trouble. There's only so much trouble you can get into as an adult without doing something like terrible. Yeah. It's not like I'm doing like terrible things. Yeah. But yeah, I really don't want to get in trouble. So getting that email from that teacher, like it was enough of a push to structure my life. And then once I got into like a set schedule, I found that I didn't have to set aside nearly as much time for school as I initially thought I did. And I also didn't have the ambition to be getting like a 4.0, I was totally content with like getting just good enough grades to satisfy myself. Yeah.
Do you regret not having like the in-person university experience?
Yes and no. Yes, because it could have been fun to have like a normal university experience, because in my head I still have that idea of like Disney TV fucking Family Channel high school or university experience where everything is like where life is a musical.
Or like even just any movies, American movies.
So yeah, part of me still wishes to have experienced that, but to be honest, like we partied so much, I feel like I kind of did experience a lot of it.
Yeah, because you would come out all the time.
Yeah, I was there like whatever parties you guys were at. I was always invited. I was always there. Yeah. So like, socially, all I really missed out on was like the social aspect of the classes themselves, and I guess like walking around on campus. But like I still went to like the university you guys went to. Yeah. I still visited you guys, like even though I wasn't a student at that university. I still like walked around campus with you guys and stuff like that.
That's true. I guess I forgot to mention, I have a biased view about my university experience because I'm from the city where the university is in. Right. But I feel like if anyone came to this university from other cities, they would have actually had a different, maybe a more positive experience, because then number one, you're living in dorms. Yeah. Number two, you're forced to make new friends. So I probably imagine that aspect of it changes a lot. Because I've heard people, they made like lifelong friends in university. Yeah. Actually, that's like a very common thing. Because when I talk to people now in my workplace, they're like surprised. Like my current friends are from high school, and they're saying they met most of their friends in university.
Yeah, we're definitely in a unique situation. I think.
Yeah. So I have a very biased view of my university experience.
Also thinking about it, like we live in a major city in Canada. Canada only has like a handful of major cities.
Yeah.
So someone from like a small town coming to like our university,
Exactly.
they probably think it's fucking lit.
No, I've actually talked to someone who came from a town of like, I don't know, like 20,000 people, and they're like, no, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
Yeah, so I guess it's like a bit of perspective. Yeah, something I learned about myself or I guess maybe something that I always knew, but like paid attention to a little bit more in university was I took this anthropology class, and I really, really enjoyed it. Specifically, the part of anthropology that deals with humanity, like human behavior and human experience. And yeah, this was probably the most impactful course.
What were some big takeaways from that class?
Just personally, like I'm super interested in humans, the way people think, and specifically interested in the people that came before us in history. You know, not just important figures, but you know, I often think about the people that came before us, walked this earth before us, the kinds of things that they were thinking.
Like, you're not talking about like big figures, but just anyone in time, back in time.
Yeah,
like
think about
how life was like.
Think about a kid in university in the 1900s.
Yeah,
like, what was he thinking about?
Yeah.
What was it? What did he like? What did she like? What did she think about? Same with like going even further back in time. Think about someone that was like in 1 AD. You know?
Yeah.
Do you think you've had like? Do you think like you've thought things that no one's thought before? Dude, we probably like a 30-year-old in 1000 or 1 AD or whatever. We probably had a lot of similar problems, you know?
Yeah. You think so?
I think so. Like, obviously, aside from the obvious things, like we have access to, we have a much more comfortable life in the sense that we have like plumbing and water and food and shelter, and we don't have to worry about things like that.
Yeah.
But bro, I wonder if like there was like some 18-year-old, you know, all in his feelings and shit about some girl, you know, that probably totally happened, you know?
Yeah, that one I agree.
Same with like, you know, someone our age, maybe someone like thinking about what they want to do. Dude, even like philosophical things like this, you know, about what it is to be yourself. You know, I'm sure there were like people thousands of years ago questioning what they're doing and what they want to be doing, why they're here, what they're here for.
Do you think they had the cognitive capacity to think that?
Dude, yes, of course.
Like
they're humans.
In 1 AD?
In 1 AD. Totally, yeah. Maybe you know, there's like famous philosophical figures and stuff, and they get quoted all the time.
Actually, wait, yeah, you're completely correct. Yeah, that was a stupid take.
Yeah, but even beyond that, like those are like the philosophical figures are like famous for these thoughts, but there's no way they're like the only ones thinking these things.
Yeah, I mean like Aristotle and like those.
Exactly, yeah.
Those homies, like.
Yeah, so that was.
Although he's not 1 AD, he's way later, but
yeah.
Still. Oh, wait, was he way AD? Was he BC AD?
I believe. Who'd you say just now? Galileo?
No, Galileo was like 1500s.
Yeah. What other name?
I said Aristotle.
Aristotle.
He was BC.
Damn.
Yeah, so definitely they had the full cognitive capacity to think about these things.
Yeah. I realized through that class that I'm like super, super interested about this kind of stuff. And now I think this is like something that I want to be involved with in some way. Like I want a career in this field in some way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not do like a doctorate or something?
I mean, well, I would have to do like a master's first because I only have my bachelor's.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, I'm open to it, to be honest.
Actually, I know nothing about anthropology. I was going to take it, but it was full.
Oh, really?
In undergrad, yeah.
It's a great class.
Yeah, that's why I took a lot of sociology classes, which I enjoyed as well.
Yeah, like very similar fields, you know?
Yeah. So you liked anthropology. What are some things you enjoyed in your online university experience?
Well, I liked the freedom that I had. Actually the thing that I liked the most is the university that's in our city. It's like a 45-minute drive from my house.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Like
actually.
Shit.
And that's like, or okay, if there's like no traffic, it's like 20 minutes.
Damn.
But like,
yeah, actually that's true because it takes like 15 minutes to get to that university with traffic, which is downright horrible.
Yeah. But yeah, like morning traffic, it's like takes fucking forever, and I hate public transportation so much. I think I mentioned I haven't taken like a bus or a train in our city in like 12 years since like the day I got my car. I basically have not taken public transportation.
Damn.
So
actually, me too. After I got my car.
Yeah. When did you get your car?
First year university. Dude, the first day I got my license and my insurance, I got into a car accident.
No fucking way. Damn.
It wasn't my fault though.
Oh, really?
I was parked. No, I was waiting for the light to turn.
Yeah.
The guy high on drugs hit my car and runs into a garbage bin.
Holy shit.
And then the 5 police cars come and they tackle him down.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
A guy ran into, like in a car ran into you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then he comes out with a hammer trying to break into stores.
What the fuck?
And then he goes back into his car, and at this point I thought he was getting a gun, so I'm running away.
From your car? Or like driving away?
No, like I parked trying to go talk to him.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to pull out something. So I'm running away.
Right. He crashed into you. So you wanted to like exchange information.
Yeah.
Damn. And then how soon after that did the cops get there?
Probably like 10 minutes.
Holy shit. So you were just like in a life-threatening situation for
No,
like
I mean, there were a lot of people there. Like our friends were there.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to meet up with them at a restaurant, not a bubble tea place.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, yo, I got fucked. And they come out and I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. Damn. That's fucking scary, man. What the hell?
Well, my parents were so pissed.
Why? You didn't do anything wrong.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell?
But I got into my first accident like 2 months after I got my car. It was like winter time.
Yeah. Were you at fault?
No. It was a single vehicle accident.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, actually, yeah, I was at fault, but it was like the weather conditions were like, it was Christmas Eve, like 6 years ago. And I went to a party, didn't drink, driving myself back home, or no, driving someone else back home because they lived on the way. And I remember going on the highway way below the speed limit. The speed limit is like what, 80 on that highway. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like 80 and I'm going 50 on it.
Yeah.
And there's like a downhill area. And so the weather condition was so terrible. It was like a blizzard going on. And it was like a gigantic blizzard.
Yeah.
Like visibility was horrible. It was a blizzard that the city was not prepared for. So like the trucks weren't out shoveling snow and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's also like Christmas Eve, so no one's really working that stuff anyways. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm like driving and all of a sudden I start losing I drove front wheel drive and I start losing the tail end of my car. Yeah. And I start like fishtailing like this. Yeah. And I'm like trying to correct it. And because I'm fishtailing, my car is like kicking up a fuck ton of snow. Mm-hmm. And the snow is like it's like getting in front of my car. So it's like hard to see too. Mm-hmm. And there's a blizzard going on. So after like a certain point, I like lose control of my car. And it's so disorienting that I don't even know if I'm like, which way I'm facing on the road. Like there's just like, everything's just white. There's just like snow everywhere. And my car's like spinning and I can't see shit. And I at least remember like, I was in the left lane and I was thinking like, if I go any further left, there's a barrier there. I don't want to hit the barrier. You know, I'm either going to like fucking head on with the barrier and die or my car's going to get fucked up. So I don't want to hit this barrier. So I remember turning to the right. And when I turned to the right, my car is just like spinning, like fully spinning in circles. Everything around me is in white. And I'm just like along for the ride. Jesus has the wheel. I'm like hitting the brakes and I got off the road and the road that I was on was like on a hill, like a really, really high hill. So I got off the road and my car's like sliding down this hill now, like on the grass and snow. Slide all the way down this like, I don't know, like 50-meter hill. Or maybe not 50. Yeah, actually, yeah, like 50-meter hill, all the way down to like this other road at the bottom of the hill. And then on the other, like slide across that road to like a snowbank. And that's where my car crashed.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like so fucking scary. But luckily no one was hurt.
Okay. That's all good.
Yeah, my car was kind of damaged, but got the bumper replaced, got some...
Oh, it's only just the bumper?
No, it was like the bumper, the radiator also, and then had to get my wheels realigned because... Yeah, I just want to fucking plow through a shit ton of snow.
Yeah, but you weren't injured though.
No, I was fine. Okay. I mean, I was pretty much completely fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
same as my passenger. Yeah. Everyone was fine.
Oh, there was someone in the passenger.
Yeah, I was driving a girl home.
Damn.
Yeah, I swear I wasn't like speeding or anything. I wasn't.
Like, was your girlfriend?
No. It was just I was purely just driving someone home.
Oh wow.
Not a girlfriend.
They must
or
have
anything
been like fucking spooked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I felt bad for her. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
But I knew it, like it's not like it was my fault.
Yeah.
Actually, it was my fault because I had summer tires on my car. So yeah, that was definitely a mistake. But yeah.
Shit.
Scary moment. Have you been in any other car crashes?
Yeah, there was one where I was at fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad was it?
I wasn't bad at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only car crash that I've been in. So didn't make any new friends in university. It was pretty much the same for me. The only new friends I made around university time was like people that you guys introduced to the group. But even those people were like, I don't think you introduced anyone, but a couple of guys, they like introduced like coworkers into the friend group.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of how our friend group grew.
Me too. Yeah. So not really any new friends I made. So then what happened to your friends you were hanging out in high school?
Dude, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened, but we kind of just like started talking less and less. I'm guessing like we all just got busy with stuff.
Yeah, but didn't you guys have like a group chat like we do now?
Yeah, so we had an iMessage group chat.
Yeah.
And I didn't want an iPhone anymore. I got an Android. So
you had an Android?
For like a little bit.
Oh.
For like 1 year or something. Yeah, I had an iPhone originally, and then I was like getting a new phone, and I got an Android. I like told him in the group chat like, yo boys, I'm getting an Android. So,
yeah.
So this is it for me in the group chat. And I remember one of my friends in the group chat made like a YouTube video, a sad YouTube video about me leaving or me getting an Android instead of an iPhone.
Yeah.
So I think that was actually like a big contributor to us stopping talking, because they had the group chat now, and then I was no longer in this group chat because I was on Android.
Oh, so you think they're still homies and you're just
no, I don't think they're homies like to this day.
Oh.
But well, some of them I could see them being homies to this day.
Okay.
But it was a group chat of like 8 guys or something.
Yeah, I mean our group chat is like.
Yeah, but like our group chat has survived.
Yeah.
But maybe that's because we don't use like specifically iMessage. We use like, another app.
Yeah.
You know. So that might have been why the group chat survived.
Damn, isn't that kind of sad though? Like.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of sad, but it's not like the worst thing. I mean, it wasn't like a bad ending to like a friendship. Like if I saw any of those guys in public, like I would say hi.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they would say hi, and we would have like a nice talk. And if we feel like it, like we could like reconnect,
Yeah.
If the stars align and it like happens. Like I wouldn't be. It's not like I'd be opposed to it. But yeah, I don't really feel bad about it. It's just our lives went in different directions.
I guess I can kind of sympathize it, because I had like really close friends in junior high.
Yeah.
I don't talk to anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'd still talk to them pretty frequently in high school, but then now in university I literally don't talk to them at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like when someone moves away. You know?
Yeah.
Like you totally have the facilities to like keep up with them, but life gets busy.
Yeah. And it's bi-directional. Like effort has to be made on both sides.
Yeah.
So.
And I remember I was like extremely busy right after high school, because I was forced to get a part-time job, and then I was really, really grinding League too. So like going out was something I only did for like events, like birthday parties or like actual parties.
Yeah.
Just hanging out wasn't something I did very often.
I see. What were your, during this time of life then, like what were your interests in, like hobbies?
I was full on in League of Legends mode.
Other than League. Because
No, there was nothing else. Like if I liked anything else, I'd be like, I don't have time for this.
Damn, homie,
yeah, I was so fucking, dude. I wish I wasn't like this.
Oh, so you regret it?
Yeah, because there was like so much fun to be well, I don't know if I regret it. It was just like I wish I could have it both ways, I guess. I don't know. But there were like, I remember there were so many, like look at how many things I'm interested in now that are not League of Legends.
Yeah.
These are all the things that I was always interested in. But I told myself, I don't have time for this. Once I make it 20 years from now, then I'll visit this stuff again. So yeah, at the time I was just like pushing away everything else that I could be interested in. I was like, no, I'm busy. I'm focusing on something else.
Damn. So you had no interest.
Yeah. So I did like League. I liked playing it. But also at that point, it was really becoming more of a job than.
I see. I know what you mean.
For fun, yeah. Yeah, like every game I really viewed it as, almost every game I viewed it as like a job. Like I would be thinking like when I'm boosting, I'd be thinking of time literally as money. And it's like if I win a game, if I win every single game, so boosting would be like I have to get to a certain rank.
Yeah.
And it's like if I win every single game, I need to win 20 games to get to this rank. And if I'm getting paid, I don't know, like $1,000 or $2,000 for this, $2,000 over 20 games or 10 games, $2,000. That's like 300 hours for $1,000. But then it's like if I lose games, time gets added to that. Every single time I lose, more time gets added. So the amount of money per time I'm making is like less and less.
Yeah.
And then once I started thinking about it like that, then it started to get a little hairy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
But yeah, pretty much all of my focus was on League of Legends at that point. How about you? You were definitely into other stuff.
I mean, anime always.
Yeah.
And then it was during university where my YouTube stuff really blew up. Because mind you, just to give it a bit more context, started with Beyblade, switched to piano stuff in high school, continued with the piano stuff, and then it grew exponentially, like really, really big.
Yeah.
Like I was making.
Do you remember? Do you remember thinking like, "Oh shit, this is it. Like this one's gonna catch on. This one's gonna do good."
What do you mean?
Like for a video?
No, I mean the first time it happened.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. It was like a surprise the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it got big and big. Yeah, it was such amazing. It is still such an amazing experience.
So you're actively making music now.
Yeah. Like I was making a lot of K-pop piano covers. It grew big.
Oh no, but you said it is still rewarding. So today, do you mean still as in like back in university it was rewarding, or like today still is rewarding?
It's always been rewarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think I think maybe at one point. Actually, no. Yeah, I've always never taken it for granted. I've been very privileged to able to have grow a career out of it and make money out of it as well throughout university, which got me to do a lot of opportunities that I would have really never would have imagined.
Yeah.
So
did you get to meet any people that you never would have before?
Yeah, but but not really like big celebrities that I thought.
Gotcha.
But nonetheless, got to travel a lot and got to perform in different countries.
You got to perform?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Got to live?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then I was able to meet like fans, which is pretty
whoa.
Cool. And then something I always like try to take it to heart is that because I can see comments on like my music stuff, and a lot of them say like it helped them through difficult times, like funerals, like breakups, school, and then people still comment and they're saying like, "Oh, I used to listen to your music, studying. Now I'm working. Next month, I'm getting married." I'm like, damn,
yeah,
wow,
that's amazing.
That's such a like that's insane. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
That is insane.
So I really got into that university. Still kept throughout it, and then it's a big part of my life. I think I still hope for it to be a bigger part of my life, but back then it was really, really big. It's probably like 50-60% of my time, to be honest.
Well, I'm sure it'll still be a big part of your life as long as you choose for it to be.
Yeah.
Were you into anything else?
So
I imagine you didn't have a ton of time. Because if you were, studying all the time,
no, I was so
stuff,
busy. I was so busy in undergrad. Like I had no time, to be honest. Like I would say if I had to draw like a pie chart to split my time, I would say 50% was like YouTube music.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like the 30% was like studying.
Yeah.
And then 10% was like extracurricular, like leadership, volunteering stuff. And the rest was like whatever left, including like social life and relationships. Like one relationship. Yeah.
For me, it was like pretty similar, except because I started school a little bit later. It was like, I was like, I tried really hard to, actually, I think I did a pretty good job of like staying a healthy individual during that time.
Healthy individual?
Yeah. Because I feel like it's like really, really easy to, when you're home all the time, I feel like it's really easy to just like slip up as like a person. Yeah. Start like eating worse, stop caring about your
I see.
Physical fitness. I feel like that's something I did a pretty good job of. Not that it was like incredibly difficult, but once I made a schedule, I stuck to that schedule, and definitely was like that was probably the biggest reason why I didn't fail doing like online school pretty much.
I see. Oh, actually, yeah. I guess it was in undergrad. I started to work out as well. I mean, I was very skinny. I still am very skinny, but then it was during university I started to exercise more. No. Yeah, that was one thing.
Yeah. Do you have any funny or memorable moments?
Well,
university.
The only big memorable moments I have It's really just my last year of undergrad.
Yeah, what happened?
I was just going out a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was going out on like Wednesday, like on Thursdays.
Really,
like,
on weekdays?
I mean, like, you were there. Like,
Yeah,
like,
I
remember?
was.
Like we were going out like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, it was, but I was just like, playing League of Legends, making money.
Yeah.
So I didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, because by that time I just had it like I was so comfortable with like my studying tactics and like I felt so confident on like with schoolwork and now balancing the extracurricular stuff that now I just got this free time to really do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
So my 4th year was a blast, to be honest.
Yeah. And you know what? I just thought about this since you said in high school we had like that third space, which was our friend's family restaurant.
Yeah.
We kind of had that in like post-secondary as well, where one of our friends like basically like owned a couple different like bars.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like a third
yeah,
space for us, that was like our spot all the time.
Yeah, that was a bit later though.
Yeah.
I'd say. I think before that it was still that restaurant.
Yeah.
And then our friend's basement.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah. And then and then also you moved into like you got a house with a bunch of our friends as well.
Yeah, once we
later,
yeah. Because university, we weren't going to like malls or anything like that.
Yeah, not at all.
That was over.
Yeah.
We're just like chilling, going out to like bars here and there, having like bonfires and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
But we still do a lot of that stuff too, which is it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Were you into like anime back then?
Yeah.
Or actually, so nowadays you're pretty into movies.
Oh yeah.
When did that start?
I was always into movies.
Really? Like even as a kid?
Yeah. I was so into movies as a kid.
Like English movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not even, but when I say I was into movies, I was like I'm not talking about like artistic, highly regarded movies. I'm like talking about like She's the Man, like a Sydney White and the Seven Dwarfs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
just like entertainment.
Like teen flicks. I love those. I still do, to be honest.
Yeah.
I probably watched
like
every
Camp Rock and shit.
Yeah, Camp Rock. I watched all the High School Musicals, like Princess Diaries. Princess Diaries 2 is like top 5 movie for me.
Great movies.
But yeah. I was really into consuming forms of media.
Dude, you're still kind of like that.
Yeah, like music, television, movies, like anything like entertainment media related. I would just like brain rot and just consume all of it.
And now social media's got you.
Yeah.
So my friends and I, we actually went to a lot of festivals in after we got old enough, basically. So I remember a lot of those.
Yeah.
Did you go to any festivals?
Yeah. Those are always fun.
Do you remember much?
Yeah, of course. Those are really good times. You know
Dude, to be honest, like they kind of just blend in for me now.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I mean the first few ones we went to are definitely more memorable.
But I remember those because not for the festivals, but because of like how rambunctious we were and like the Airbnb we rented and stuff.
But those are the good times.
Yes, exactly.
My favorite part of those trips are we like hanging out in the hotel, Airbnb, just like staying up late at night, watching stuff, like eating food and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think very very fondly about that stuff. So one of the biggest moments in my life actually happened in my adulthood, which is, as some of you may have noticed, we've got a little dog in our in our cover photo, and that's my little dog. That's my son, and I got him in 2017. And I remember you were one of the first people to meet him, actually.
Yeah.
He was a little puppy, and I don't know if you remember. He was like the size of my palm when I first got him, and now he's fucking fat as fuck. It's like 100 pounds, which is 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah,
pretty insane.
How's that experience raising a dog?
I mean, it's been pretty fantastic. I mean, no, it hasn't been fantastic. It was the start was very stressful.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I don't know if this is because I don't know if I'm like helicopter parent or something, but like I remember the when I first got him, I like didn't sleep at all. I was like just every time he would be asleep, I would be watching him.
Why?
Because I was so worried that he was gonna die or something.
Why?
Just like randomly. I was worried that he was
like an irrational fear.
Yeah, just like an irrational fear. I was worried that he was like gonna like choke on his tongue or choke on his spit or something while he's like laying down or something like that. So yeah, I was just like constantly worried that something was gonna happen to my poor baby puppy the whole time. So like for the first couple months, I slept very little, and like anytime he like yapped, wanting to wake up and like go do something, I would instantly like, 3 a.m. You want to go outside? Fuck it, let's go outside.
Damn.
So yeah, at the beginning, it was stressful, but Also, I think having a dog specifically teaches you so many good things.
Like what?
Like you must be responsible.
Oh yeah,
when you have a dog.
Yeah.
You don't have an option. Dogs gotta poop. You can't just like stay in the house.
Yeah.
He's gotta go for walks. You gotta feed him. You gotta do tons of things for your dog. You gotta entertain him. Like the whole time you gotta be with him. And I feel like that taught me a lot of
that's fair.
good lessons at least.
Yeah.
I remember you wanted a dog for a while, but unfortunately couldn't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I've always like really been into animals. I'm probably gonna get like tons more.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like, what would you want?
Well, for sure a cat.
Yeah, I love cats actually.
I'm always gonna want to have a cat and a dog. I mean, I have a dog right now, but yeah, I'm always gonna like, I've thought about, unfortunately dogs can't live forever, and at some point my dog's gonna pass away, unfortunately. But I think I'm always gonna want a dog. Not to like replace the dog that I had, but I just, I feel like I want that to be part of my life always. So yeah, always gonna have a dog. Another big moment in our adulthood was you getting married, of course, but before that was your bachelor party.
Yeah,
which was super, super fun.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, it was fucking insane, and it was one of those things where it's like, I don't think that's gonna happen again.
Why?
Getting so many of our friends. So your bachelor party was, for our listeners, it was in Mexico.
Yeah.
We went down to Cancun and we got like 20 guys. Yeah. Do you remember the exact number? Was it like 21 or something?
I think it was 20 on the dot.
Yeah, like 20 guys down to Cancun for the same, how long were we there? Like
4 days?
4 days, something like that?
Yeah,
on the same resort. And yeah, dude, how, first of all, who invites 20 people to their bachelor party?
Yeah.
Let alone a destination bachelor party in a different country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like getting like 20 of your closest friends to show up to a bachelor party is like so
Oh, that's
difficult.
what you mean. They like the logistics won't work out. Okay.
The logistics, like getting everyone to be free at the same time, getting everyone to be like willing to pay the money, getting everyone to be like willing to actually go.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be tough to get it.
It was, but the fact that it happened, it was so sick.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
No, I had such a good time.
Just like 4 days nonstop of being surrounded by your best friends and just getting fucking shit-faced the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, there was always something to do.
Yeah, there was,
literally zero boring moments.
Yeah. I mean, if there was nothing going on, you just chill on the beach.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like make stuff happen. Even if it's like, dude, yeah, there was just never any downtime.
Yeah.
It was so fucking insane. Yeah. It was so awesome.
It was pretty awesome. Oh man, it was a really good trip actually.
Yeah.
Well, that happened. Yeah, that wasn't even that too long ago, to be honest.
Yeah. How long ago?
A couple years ago, a few years ago.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
And of course, your wedding, which was also insane. But actually, since we're on the topic, I wanted to ask you, how did you work up from, you met your then girlfriend, now wife, in your last year of not met, but you got together with your then girlfriend and now wife in the last year of high school.
Well, actually, first day of university.
Yeah. And so how did your relationship progress up to the point of you deciding like, yeah, I want to get married? Was it like, did you know early on? Did you have like a checklist of things to go through?
No, I mean, I can't say I knew early on because I was pretty young back then, right? I think I was 18, so I couldn't confidently say, "Oh, wow, this is what I knew everything." But I think just with time, I knew.
Yeah,
but I didn't have a check mark or anything like that. It's just a feeling you get.
You were just like going with the flow. There weren't like certain things that you felt like I don't know, like certain requirements, I guess. But you weren't looking for like, are my parents going to approve of this person, or did you already know that was going to be okay?
I didn't care.
Oh, okay.
If my parents approve. Yeah. It's just like, I guess it's a selfish thing, maybe.
I mean,
for me, it has to be like okay with me first. You're not
exactly, yeah.
And that was what it was.
Yeah.
So, and then, well, I mean, like my parents aren't like they weren't gonna like object or anything like that.
Yeah.
They would never. So that was actually never something I even considered in the realm of possibilities for me personally. It was just like gradual feeling and a sense of readiness, and then pulled the gun there.
So it just like came naturally, and then
it was very natural.
Yeah, at some point you were just like, yeah, it's time.
Yeah, nothing forced. It just felt like the right time.
Well, lucky you, man. Some of us gotta fucking suck dick through a couple of relationships, not have anything work out, and then
I mean, you've had a share of a few hiccups here and
yeah, I've had
there.
more than just a share. I don't even know how many relationships I've been into up to this point, which sounds bad, but
after that time, the girl cheated on you. How many relationships have you been in?
Since then, a couple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after her, I didn't date for quite a while. I think like I was single for like at least 2 years. And I spent like after a relationship, I never like jump back into a relationship.
That's fair.
I always have quite a long time.
Yeah.
In between.
Yeah. I think I do remember the 2 that you were in after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a couple relationships after that, but I want to stress that every relationship I've had, as crazy as it sounds, even back to like the junior high days, it was always with the intent and belief that like I'm looking for someone to marry.
Really?
Yes, it was always that. Huh. Even back to like my first girlfriend in junior high, it wasn't that I was thinking like I'm gonna marry this person. It's that I'm trying to find out if I'm gonna marry this person.
Interesting.
Yeah, I never like dated someone because I thought they were like hot and wanted to have fun with them.
Yeah,
it was purely always every single relationship, every single time I was on the pursuit of finding my wife.
Oh wow. But how would you know though? Like even back then when you're so young.
I mean,
that was because that was like for me. I'm like, what the fuck do I know? You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, I guess because like I had my first girlfriend in like grade 8, so by then I actually was thinking about like, not that I was like thinking about marriage, but I was thinking like on that path. Like I'm gonna date someone and we're gonna be together for a couple of years and then we're gonna get married.
Oh, I see. I guess the only time I had that sort of mindset was in junior high, where I was very young.
Yeah.
But then after that, I was like, okay, I mean, like, come on. Like,
yeah. But that's like, I mean it differently because like when you're in like junior high and like young, you're like, you just tell each other you like each other and then you're actually like assuming you're going to get married.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like high. That.
Oh, okay. I see.
It was more so like I was actually dating this person with the intent of getting to know everything about them.
So do you think that's because I would say I'm like a pretty closed off person until I get really comfortable with someone. But so then for you, do you think the reason why you have that kind of perception or not perception, attitude towards finding a partner is because you're easy to become pretty open and comfortable with whoever partner that you might meet? Maybe right away,
Maybe up to a certain. Well, actually, I don't know. I think I'm pretty guarded until I decide that I like someone, and then once I do like that person,
it's like a switch then.
Kind of like a switch.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I need them to like me back.
Yeah. For sure.
It's not just enough for me to like them.
Like once like it's requited.
Yes.
And then it's like a switch. Like
I'm in relationship mode.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Because for me, it's like very steady. Like I need to be like really comfortable.
Well, I've also so I've been in like a few relationships, so I understand at least some of my shortcomings in relationships, and I know that I'm the type of person that right off in the start of a relationship, I'll like hit this like high, and then all of a sudden I'll get in my head and be like start questioning like if I actually want this. But I know that's all just like anxiety. And once I do push past that point, which is like a week or 2 weeks or something, once I push past that point, I like stop having those like conflicting thoughts.
Yeah. Wow. So then I don't know. So then weren't you like crushed to find out that damn, I guess this wasn't the one?
Yeah. I mean, most of the time. Well, I mean, the one that cheated on me in high school, I was crushed, not only because I was like sad that this is not the final relationship I'm gonna be in, but the thing that really fucked me was like she was such an asshole about it. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much every relationship, it's been a sad ending for me because regardless of if I break up with a person or if they break up with me, it's a sad ending for me because it's it's not what I wanted. I wanted to, at the start of every relationship and like throughout every relationship, I make an earnest attempt to move this along, like to be a good partner, to find a good partner, and progress towards marriage. And since, so far, none of my relationships have progressed up to that point, it is always like a sad ending. But it's what it is,
But each with a learning experience.
Sorry?
Each relationship, you learn something?
Definitely.
Okay.
I think I definitely grew after each experience because I really tried to. Because I think about like, this failed. Why did this fail?
Yeah.
And of course, there's always tons of room for me to grow. And like I think I was like, a couple relationships back, many years ago. I think I was like super, super immature, super bad at communicating. And I would like inconvenience myself a lot just to avoid inconveniencing my partner. And I think that's like pretty terrible because it's like, communication's everything. And that's like a whole lack of communication. So I think after each relationship, I've tried really hard to improve myself as a person. And I think for the most part I have. So, in that sense, not so bad.
Yeah.
I'm getting better and better for my future wife.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Less than 10 minutes.
So,
10 minutes.
10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, final question to wrap up the series.
Yeah.
What would you, take away, disregard like the after post-university stuff, because that's, I feel like that it would be unfair to incorporate with that. But just taking the school experiences by themselves, elementary, junior high, high school, university, how would you rank them from top to best? No, wait, top to worst.
I think top, I gotta say, was elementary school. Just because that was like the most pure joy I can remember in my life. Like truly no worries whatsoever. Of course, I had like very different friends than what I have now, but I mean it in the sense of like how I felt, where my head was at. And I just remember lots of good times back then, even though there were like, of course, like bad times.
Yeah.
But there's always bad times in life.
Yeah.
I think I think elementary, I would probably rank the highest.
Yeah.
And then I think I would do, and university as well. I think I would do elementary number 1, junior high second, university third, and then high school. It's kind of a toss-up between high school and university. I don't know. This is super hard. The only thing I'm sure about is that I think elementary was the most fun for me in terms of like purely in terms of school. And then I think junior high was the second most fun for me.
That's the sense I got from how you've been describing.
Yeah. I just went through, I mean, like the high school and university would have still been fun for me. I just went through so many drastic changes at that time. Yeah. How about you?
I would say high school.
Most fun?
I mean, I'm not just talking about fun, but like it's just overall experience, because a variety of reasons. Number one, as I talked about, was a confidence booster for my life moving forward. A huge change, like the first time I ever felt so much confidence. And then I think it played a pretty integral role in shaping my identity. And I would say, and then number 2 would be elementary school. It's a very similar sentiment to what you said, like pure joy, bliss, so many good memories, like so much nostalgia that I have still good, clear, vivid memories of. And then university, it's like, like it wasn't bad. Yeah. It wasn't that amazing either.
Yeah. It's like
pretty mid.
Adult life, it's like pretty similar to like a life now.
Yeah. I think life now is better than
life now is better. Yeah.
And then last is junior high, because quite opposite of high school, very insecure, very not confident. Didn't have too much good time.
We did say different stages in our life, but I think you didn't enjoy junior high and I didn't enjoy high school for very similar reasons. I think we were both like really in our heads at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Like dealing with like anxiety, wanting to like fit in, finding our place in the world.
Yeah. And just to note that like these are I'm labeling them as worst experiences, but they're still integral, important experiences for personal growth.
Yeah. What do you like now? What are you into? Like how different are you compared to those days back then? Do you find that your interests are like an extension of what they were before, or have they changed completely?
Mine's definitely it's an extension of what I liked before. So probably different than you because you're saying you have a lot more interest, but mine's like, yeah, like still kind of the same. Like I still like anime, but my taste for anime is different, like manga.
Yeah.
I still like music,
Yeah.
but my taste for music has changed and it grew a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I still like movies, but once again, my taste for movies have changed. Maybe a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
I still like the rom-coms, but definitely more mature. But as a person and my values, core, I would say maybe like similar, but I care less now.
Really?
Yeah.
Careless in what ways?
In everything, actually.
Well, I mean, surely you care more in like ways that matter.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Like care less about the things that I cared about before.
Care less in like about like societal pressures or social pressures.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I care more about time. I care more about my family.
Yeah.
I have more perspective about my family.
Yeah.
Well, especially what my parents went through.
Yeah.
I try to take things not for granted, and I try to recognize my privilege on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, which something I definitely didn't do in high school, junior high, even undergrad.
I've noticed that's been something big for you because you and I have had quite a few talks about stuff like this, and I guess one thing that you've been consistent about, especially lately, is being grateful for the privileges that we do have.
Yeah, because
I guess you never really applied it to me. You applied it to yourself, being grateful to the privileges that you have.
Yeah, I mean, because I can't say that for you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I can't say that. Maybe it wasn't a privilege for you, but for me, like I'm looking back on it, there hasn't been a time where I've faced much adversity, and I have to really recognize the privilege for that. So, yeah.
For me, I think I've gone through so many changes in my life, but interestingly, I think I'm on like a same like I don't know trajectory or path or something that I thought I would be on when I was like really young. Like the interests that I had, like I said, when I was in grinding really hard with League and I pushed all these things away, the things that I'm into now, I would have been into them anyways if I wasn't focusing on League. So
I see. Actually, you did say that.
I kind of just ended up being the person that I always would have been anyways.
Yeah,
it just took me a little bit longer.
Yeah. It took you in a meaningful roundabout way.
Yeah, exactly. A meaningful roundabout way to get to where I am now. And I'm honestly pretty happy with who I am now. Yeah. Especially like lately, I don't know what it is. Well, I know a couple things, but yeah, I'm just super content with the way my life is going now. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm fucking proud of who I am now,
Yeah, you should be. As you should. All right. Well, that is it for this episode and overall the series of what we're talking about for the past 4 episodes now. We were talking about actually making a change to our podcast moving forward. So we were thinking that
Great idea. This is a great idea.
We're talking on Tuesdays. There's going to be 2 segments on a week to week basis. Tuesdays we will do our series of whatever topic we want to talk about. And then on Thursday, we talk about anything on our mind. Could be about news, could be about culture, could be about a lot of the things we talked about in terms of our interest and passion, like maybe music, anime, and stuff like that. So in that way, people are kind of bored about the things that we talk about on Tuesday. They can tune in on Thursday, or if people are bored about the Thursday stuff, they can tune in on Tuesdays. So we'll have a nice mix of things we want to share and have a conversation about. Yeah.
Get ready for casual Thursdays, guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. PJs and slippers only.
There we go. Yeah. Actually, that's the title. PJs and slippers only.
Oh, let's go.
There we go.
But I'm excited for this new format we're going to try as well. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. But, I mean, we're still at the very early beginnings of our podcast. But surely there are people listening. So which is like a good motivator.
Yeah. You know what's funny, guys? Our listeners, every time there's a new one, we pay so much attention. Cohen tells me every single time there's a new viewer from a new place. So thank you guys so much for listening. It truly means a lot. And really hope you liked this series as well as our last one. But if you didn't, maybe the next one will be for you, But this has been this week's episode of, I keep saying this week's, but we got two episodes a week. But I mean, this has been today's episode of Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. Thank you guys very much for listening. And we'll see you in the next one.